you have to commit. When you say you're going to do something, you have to follow through. Obviously, within reason, if an emergency comes up, I'm not talking about those situations. But if you say you're going to do something, you have to do it. Okay? You got to show up. You got to make time to do whatever it is you said you were going to do, be it something for friends, family, for your work. You have to commit. If you're going to commit verbally, you have to commit physically to that, whatever that commitment may be. What's up, dreamers? Welcome to Driving and Vibing. Today I want to talk about commitment, okay? Committing to things. And I want to talk about this, and I know what you people are saying. I know what some people, if you're watching this video and you know me, and you've known me for a very long time, you're probably thinking to yourself, there's times where you say you're going to do stuff and you don't, and this is very true. And I'm going to go ahead and start with habits, okay? Bad habits are like, this is the saying, bad habits are like comfortable beds, easy to get into, hard to get out of. I carried that bad habit of, committing to things verbally and never showing up. I've done that for however many years in my life, and now, well, I'm going to say it's about 25 years, and now I'm trying to combat 25 years of that habit. It's going to take a while, but I am getting better. So that's why I'm talking about this, because I am starting to really, when I say I'm going to do something, I start to show up, and I start to really do it, because I know the power of commitment. Now, my parents taught me an absolute ton, okay? I'm going to go into a story on why this is important, and kind of where I learned this from. My parents taught me an absolute ton. I'm very grateful for them. I am who I am because of them. My dad taught me that exact thing. When you commit to something, you show up. You say you're going to work, even extra hours, whatever it is, you show up. It doesn't matter what, how much you actually don't want to do it when the time comes. You got to do it because you said you're going to. You say you're going to help do something for friends and family, you just got to suck it up and show up regardless of how much you don't want to do it, right? You committed to that. So you got to show up. And again, I'm working on this. I'm getting a lot better. I'm combating, and it's going to take a little bit, right? Especially if you have that bad habit of doing exactly that, not showing up after saying you're going to do something. It's going to take a little bit, and that's okay. That is okay. But just know, you got to remember and realize that, there's still times where I say I want to do something or I'm going to do something, and sometimes I just I can't show, I don't show up, right? And it's rare. It's more rare now than it was, we'll say 5-6 years ago and beyond, but it still happens sometimes, and it's because I am still learning how to switch the habit. So it's okay to work through the habit to be able to get to where you need to be. But my dad taught me when I was younger that when you say you're going to do something, you show up and you do it. And it didn't hit me, okay? This is for the young people out there. I understand how difficult it is. I understand how you may not even realize the importance of that phrase and that saying and the actions behind it until maybe years later. But when I was younger, it went in one ear and out the other. I was like, whatever, that's not to me, I was like, I said I was going to do it. It's not a big deal. To me, it was I'm not going to show up. It's not a big deal, right? And that was obviously not the case. There's a lot of times where I built my own, because of that mindset of my own, I built a reputation where everybody knew that I probably wasn't going to show up to things. They just assumed, even if they invited me, they assumed I wasn't going to show up. They assumed I was going to be very, very late. All of this stuff, because that was the habits I was carrying. Now, of course, I'm more aware. I'm vigilant. I am trying to combat all that stuff. It's going to take a little while, but I'm working towards it, and I'm doing pretty good job, right? Excuse me. At the beginning, it was tough. I still had that mindset. I was like, ugh, I said I was going to do this, but I really don't want to show up. And there's been times where I was like, I'm not going. And then I thought to myself, I just have to go. Sometimes to get out of my comfort zone, just go, do whatever it is, attend to the event or whatever, go socialize, go help whoever I said I was going to help. Typically, I don't back out of help. I think that's kind of rude, but there has been times where I did back out of helping people when I said I was going to. Okay, I mean, it's just it happens. When you commit to something, you have to commit. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you commit to something for somebody and you forgot that maybe you had an event or something going on that specific time, that is, you cannot, listen, The fault is your own, okay? You cannot get upset at that other person. Like, oh man, I wish you could change the day, or I wish you could do this. Like, don't commit, okay? If you have prior obligations, don't commit. And if you do and you forget about it, there is no reason to blame somebody else. There goes whatever keys those were. There's no reason to blame other people. Okay, I think I've been on the receiving end of this. I've also been on probably the the giving end of this, where I have been like, I think you should change the date or whatever, and it's like, that's not it's not their problem that I said I was going to do something. I said I was going to show up for work, do this project, I was going to help, and I forgot about prior obligations. Like, that's what schedules are for. Check your schedule, okay? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being honest. This is how to build a good commitment-based habit, right? So, anyways, there we have it. If you have anything to add, any tricks of your own, tips of your own, let me know in the comments. I would love to get the conversation started. Hit that like button, helps out the channel. Hit that subscribe button for more content like this, and I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.